Oh, darling, what is it?
No.
Okay, if you keep talking,
What is it?
Go on your bed, Shirley.
Shirley,
on your bed.
On your bed.
Watch this. Speak.
No.
No, why would we want it to
Because I've taught her to speak. Speak.
This isn't...
That's
Speak.
no.
Speak. Speak. Good girl. Isn't that clever?
Clever.
It is clever.
On your bed.
Is it what we want now for the podcast?
Shirley, say
Arguably
3,
not.
2, 1, go. No, 3, 2, 1.
Bodge and Kate have a lot on their plate.
Watch out and welcome to Bodge and Kate have a lot on their plate. Go on, off you pop, Shirley. If you haven't already, please subscribe or follow. And if you want to get in touch, you can either leave a comment on Apple Podcasts, Spotify or YouTube. Our DMs on Instagram are always open as well. Bodge and Kate over there. Right, housekeeping done. Welcome, it's Kate Lawler.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Bodge. Nice to be here, as always.
Nice to be here in his new salmon pink jumper that he got on sale.
I thought I'd go a bit metrosexual. What do you reckon?
Well, because you're wearing pink.
Yeah.
I mean, it suits you.
Is it metrosexual nowadays, or are we past that?
No,
Yeah.
pass that up.
Way
People can wear
past
any
that.
colour. What colour wouldn't work on me? I think bright yellow. See?
Bright yellow.
Orange.
Orange, yeah.
Don't think orange.
Burnt orange has worked well in autumn.
What, for the trees or
Yeah,
for
for
you?
the leaves. In honour of the leaves.
Exactly.
What I do is I lie down in a big pile of leaves and no one can see me.
You also have an orange Barnet football shirt.
Yeah, that's a bit different.
Yeah.
You can wear, like I have a yellow football shirt, but because it's a football shirt, it's fine. It's a Mexican one.
Right, but it's just a yellow standard T-shirt wouldn't suit you.
No.
Can I just address how nasal and awful we're all sounding? Nick's here as well.
Hello.
We've all caught Noah's
Hello.
lurgy. She went to like a soft play inflatonation, which was fun, but she came out with germs and she's patient zero, spread it across the house.
Yeah.
Nick came over. He's the worst one.
But then it's morphed into something else. I reckon something else has doubled onto it, and now I've got a very productive cough. Now I'm like
Very
really
productive.
very sinusy,
It's a high
blocked
performance
ears,
cough.
blocked ears too, and I got the sweats the other night. Like it's morphed.
Do you know what's really
this
annoying?
is
She's fine.
I don't think. Yeah, no,
She's
it's-
fine. She's whistled through. We were talking about this earlier, whose constitution Noah has, and Noah definitely has Kate's constitution over mine. So I get ill and it stays with me.
It
for
lingers.
Did you have to let it linger?
Linger.
And
It's the cranberries version.
but saying that, you've been ill for quite a while now.
I've just had a very snotty
yeah,
nose. It's
and I'm
weird.
normally my constitution's normally good too, and I'm struggling with this
Whatever
one.
she picked up, it wasn't very nice.
Unbelievable.
So you stayed in all weekend, Nick, didn't go out.
Nope, didn't go out. You did though, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we spent the whole weekend with my mum and dad, which
we
was
did.
lovely. It's always lovely spending the weekend with my mum and dad, or spending any time with my
Well,
parents.
normally you'd say, oh, the in-laws, you know how like blokes roll
Yeah.
their eyes. But I actually really enjoy spending time with your mum and dad. Me and your dad get on very well.
I love that you like spending time with my rents.
Yeah. You didn't think I would do initially with your dad.
Nope.
Kay was really worried. And to be honest with you, Des didn't warm to me initially. No. It took him, I remember once, about 8 years in, he went, the thing is, I take about 10 years to really like one of the partners of my daughters. And I was like, 1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was like, oh, so 2 years to go. And he just looked at me and then walked off.
Oh, brilliant.
Hey.
No, but I think he's just always trying to haze me.
Warning shot.
Yeah, but now we have a very good, like,
You
I,
do.
I take the piss out of him, he takes the piss out of me. It's good fun.
You've got a lovely relationship. It's nice. We spent the whole weekend with them. I've got to say, I love them to bits, but sometimes my parents piss me off.
So everyone's
They
parents
really
piss them
do.
off.
It's sort of their job in a way sometimes,
gosh.
isn't it?
Do you know what? I asked my dad, we've got our mate's 40th coming up, okay? It's the other side of London, near where they live. I said to my dad, look, Noah's going to go to Auntie Kaz's for a sleepover.
Yep.
The dogs are going to stay at home. We're going to ask Nick to come over and dog
Yep.
sit, house sit. Can me and Bod, just us two,
Yeah.
stay at yours for the night after we go to my friend's 40th? So we'll be getting home around, 1, 2 in the morning, and we'll leave in the morning first thing.
Yeah.
And he went, what date is this? Looking really peeved that I'd asked him the question. And I was like, it's May the 4th or whatever
Yeah,
what
yeah.
day it was. And he was like, oh, God, we're in the Isle of Wight, Kate. And I was like, okay.
Even better.
Oh, perfect.
You're in the Isle of Wight. I was
Yeah,
like,
free
what's-
house.
Yeah, free house. And he went, the thing is, couldn't you not stay anywhere else? I was like, no, that's why I'm asking you. And he went, well, we shut the house down. I went, how long are you in the Isle of Wight for? He went, we're going for 5 days. We shut everything down here.
It's not an
And I went,
Airbnb.
well, what do you mean you shut
There's
everything down?
There's a big cable at the back of the house. They just unplug.
It goes like this, and then he does it like this again.
What he
when
does, he's got one of those old boilers. You know, the old school boilers where you turn the boiler on and off.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, do you mean you turn the boiler off? I can use a switch. I can turn that boiler back on so we can have hot water for a shower. Or better still...
Don't turn it off.
Don't turn it off. Or better still...
electricity bills.
Okay, fine.
Oh, no.
Or better still, Dad, we won't shower. We'll just use the bed and we'll strip the beds afterwards. He could not bear it. I was like, do you know what, Dad? Forget it. We'll go and stay in a hotel. We'll pay to stay in a hotel this side of the river when your house is empty and you have 3 double rooms.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry, but Dad, come on. I would
mate.
never say no to Noah staying.
Your parents, once you lot left, they threw you out.
They did.
There was no coming back. There was no coming
My
back.
dad's got a rule. He was like, no coming back. Once you're out, you're out.
Is that true?
Yeah. To the point where my sister once broke up with her ex-husband, my big sister. She was homeless. And he went, well, she'll have to come and live with you then in your 2-bed flat.
What?
She can't live with us.
With her son.
Yeah, they lived with us they lived with me, my sister Kelly and her son Alfie, lived with me for about a year.
Well, it's very generous of you. You're very nice.
Very generous.
I didn't have a
Very
choice.
generous. Okay, fine.
I didn't want them living with me. It was really nice to spend time with her. But she was, listen, they should really,
come on.
why didn't they take their daughter back?
My sister moved back in with my mum and her partner at the time when they were buying a house. I moved back at one point around the financial crisis when I lost my job. I think you have to have the base. Noah will have, wherever we are in the world, there'll be a bed for Noah.
They will, and I'll
I
never
say that
say
now.
no to her staying over.
No, that's it. And I think you have to be a bit like that. don't
And I
you?
love my mum and dad, but
course
I
you
do
do.
feel like we're slagging him off now. But like, it's such a weird flex, isn't it? Saying no, you can't
Yes,
stay.
that's it.
Do you know what he's paranoid about?
What?
That I'm not going to lock up properly. Once when I stayed, I begged him to stay. Same thing. They were away in the Isle of Wight.
Oh.
I stayed over.
You've got previous.
I had a shower in the morning. I used a fresh towel. I just put it back wherever. He phoned Karen and said, can you go around and check she's locked up properly? He thinks I'm an absolute moron. I mean, he's not wrong. Sometimes I am a bit forgetful, but I know how to lock a front door.
No,
Jesus.
especially with that hanging over you. If you know there's the pressure from your dad to do everything properly, you do that around your parents' house. You make sure everything's fine. when you
Also,
go
not
to-
being funny, then we could do the same. Karen could come over and check everything's locked up if that makes him happier.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, we're still waiting on a yes or no.
Are you in
Are we still
negotiation?
waiting?
It's
We're-
not confirmed.
We're in negotiation
I'm
phase.
already looking at prices of hotels near Sidcup, and they're not cheap.
And then not nice
And it's just
either.
like we
they're
always
not
drop
nice.
150 quid when I don't need to.
What the hell?
Come on, Desmond.
Come on, Des.
Come on, Des.
Let him
And
in.
then, and
Come
then
on,
Mum
mate.
this weekend was jokes. All right, I now know
She's
where
unleashing. This is therapy.
This is good. I like it.
I now know where my twin sister Karen gets her fussiness from. I didn't clock this with my mum until this weekend. It's taken me 45 years to
Yeah.
work out where my twin sister gets her fussiness from. We went to a restaurant and my mum went, oh, I don't like anything on the menu.
Well, first of all, I'll say this. So we were in Folkestone. Let's just give some context. Sorry. It's important.
He's back.
It's important.
He's Mr. Context.
Let's give some context about why
There's
we're
a
in a
big
restaurant.
trend for using shipping containers as
yeah.
shops and
Yeah.
restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And
Yeah,
that
it is
was,
cool.
and it was really nice. And listen, you wouldn't know, right? That was your mum's first
Well,
beef.
you know by approaching the shipping container.
I mean, once you're inside.
There you go. Give some context, babe.
Yeah, you're right. I should. She's return serve, 15 all. But your mum immediately was like, oh, it's in a container. I don't like
Ooh,
that. She
I don't-
didn't like it, did she?
No, but she couldn't even see inside. She just thought the shipping container was going to be a metal crate inside and we were all going to be sitting on the floor, huddled by a fire with blankets over us. I don't know what she thought was going on. I was like, Mum, they have decorated it inside. And then when we sat down, this beautiful little fish restaurant, seafood restaurant, she went, there's nothing I like on the menu. I went, oh my God, have an open mind, Mum. She's just so basic in her palate. Love you, Mum. She won't be listening.
It's one of those places that they said there's a lot of fancy words for food.
Elevated dining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I said, well, there's pasta on the menu. I don't see pasta. I went, seafood linguine. Oh, I can't do the shells. I went, what about,
Just leave them then.
what about, she went, oh, do you know what? All I want, I would have liked fish and chips. I went, they've got fish and chips right
Yeah.
there. She went, where? I can't see it. Getting all pointy with me. And I went, look, battered cod cheeks and skin on fries. Oh, I can't eat the cod cheeks. Oh no, I can't eat the cheek of a cod. I was like, but you eat fish and chips. From the chippy. When you go down to El Soprino in Beckenham, you order fish and chips. Like you're eating a dead fish that's been battered.
Probably the arsehole.
Yeah.
She's eating a fillet, which is essentially the neck, the body, and the tail.
Yeah.
So if on the menu it said cod neck, you'd be having an aneurysm. But you don't, because it just says fillet of fish to make it sound nice to
And
the
the
average
cheeks are the
punter.
nicest bit.
And I went on ChatGPT, Dad GPT. I said, "Hey, Dad, what does a cod cheek's the same as a cod fillet?" Just for her peace of mind. And it said, arguably, the cod cheeks is a premium cut of the fish. And then she went, "Oh, I just don't think I can eat cod cheeks." So she was screwing her nose up at that. And then Bodge said, "Noah, do you want the chicken schnitzel?" And then Bodge said, "Noah, do you want the chicken schnitzel?"
Hard to
which
say
my
if
mum
you're
said,
Invisalign.
It's hard to say with
"It's a bit
Invisalign.
greasy list, isn't it?"
Hey, do you want schnitzel? Do you want schnitzel? Get schnitzel.
Kate's got her
really good
Invisalign in.
reference.
If anyone's wondering why she can't say the word chicken
can't speak.
schnitzel.
She's going,
Chicken schnitzel.
do you want schnitzel?
We're going to need to get new mic covers after that. That one's soaking.
I felt it over here.
Chicken. Chicken schnitzel.
That's
Yeah,
it. Now
better.
I have to say it really slow.
had to
Forward,
drop-
forward in your mouth, not back in your shit.
Chicken schnitzel. Chicken schnitzel. Oh,
anyway,
fuck
just
off.
get on.
Chicken schnitzel.
Yep.
So my mum said, "What's that?" How does she not know what a chicken schnitzel is? I have to say schnitzel, so I'm not spitting it. Schnitzel.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Mum, it's breaded chicken."
Yeah.
How does she not know what that is? I said, "It's breaded chicken."
Yeah.
And look, it comes with baby gem lettuce, tomatoes, and a Caesar dressing. Caesar dressing. Why
Can't even speak.
talk today?
The old
Christ.
dreckin. Covered in dreckin. She's like, "Whoa, I don't like dreckin." She's
Douse
like,
me in
"Oh."
Drecken. Yeah, no.
So I said to her, "Look, it's basically a chicken Caesar salad, Mum.
Yeah.
You've got your gem lettuce, you've got your tomatoes,
Yeah.
you've got your breaded chicken, and then there's a Caesar dressing. Just, oh, okay, yeah, I might like that. Okay, I'll have that." I was like, so you like pasta, you like seafood linguine.
So there are
except
things on the menu for you.
just so annoying. And then she wouldn't try like the honey butter the next night. What about when we went to that lovely restaurant that had
that's
small
gorgeous.
plates? She went, "Where's the pork? Where's the lamb that you said it was going to have?" I went, "Mum, I showed you a sample menu about an
yeah.
hour ago. That was a sample menu. Do you know what that is? That's like a sample of what
taste
they
of it,
would.
what they
But you
could
said
have,
there would be
yeah.
lamb or pork." I went, "Well, there's not. There's flat iron and there's chicken." She went, "What's flat iron?" I was like, "It's a steak. Fuck's sake."
Do you know what? It's really fun to watch her get annoyed with someone else who isn't me.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, my mum.
Is she the sort of person though that plans like so she'll see the menu because you know there's people who like almost know exactly what they're going to order
That's
before
Bodge.
they. Because it's like
Well,
you've
no,
interrogated the menu.
Why would
and
you
just
look at a
walk-
menu before
I
going?
I don't want to watch the
Same.
film trailer and I don't want to see the menu.
Can I just say, do you know what it is? It's less me planning what I'm going to have. It's more, imagine I'm mentally surrounding myself with all these dishes and I'm just getting excited. I'm like thinking what I'm going to have.
But you
Like,
can do it
I
in the
meant-
restaurant.
Oh, so it takes you somewhere.
It takes me
That's
there.
nice.
It's not, I don't do it out of panic. I'll eat anything.
See,
Pretty
I-
much I'll eat anything.
See, Bodge wants to luxuriate in the banquet.
I wanna get
whereas
excited.
I want to get surprised.
And
I
that's
want to be
fine.
surprised and go, "Oh, this place looks
But in
great."
Sylv's case, she just wants
She just wants to
the
put
basic stuff, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, look, in the end, she had the steak. She enjoyed it on Saturday night. It was really nice.
And what about the pudding in Little Rock? It was a chocolate mousse and it came with sea salt and olive oil around the edge. It was a vibe. Couldn't handle it. She was peeling it all off. So she ate the underneath of the chocolate mousse,
Yeah.
but she didn't eat the salt and the olive oil because I was like, just try it. Wouldn't even try it. And then
Why?
wouldn't try
Imagine if it was spicy.
Oh no!
Can you imagine if I had two of them?
Just goes,
wouldn't try the honey lemon butter either. She was like, "Oh, I'm just going to have the focaccia on its own." But just try it.
Just put a little bit on a
just
little bit, yeah.
See what you
It's on
think.
the side.
And Desi boy loved that.
Your dad is more adventurous. Your dad is it more adventurous in lots of ways though. Like your mum doesn't like to fly very far. She doesn't like to try other food. Look, I'm kind of split on these things. So I'm like, well, everyone should just be able to enjoy what they want, and not everyone wants to be open-minded about food and destinations, whatever.
And
But
that's
no-
okay.
And that's okay. But on the other hand, it's like life is short, and there's so many things to experience that why close yourself off?
get out there, everyone.
Wise words there from Bodge.
Really good, I
There's
like
a lovely
that.
end to that
Maybe
segment.
it's this pink jumper.
I think it's a lovely.
Making me wise.
No, I think that's a lovely end to that segment. It was almost like pearls of wisdom.
Okay. Lovely.
So we went to Folkestone for the weekend. Obviously, we're going to give context now as to
Yeah,
why
there's
we were out for
context,
dinner with
yeah.
my mum and dad. We
This is
went
the
down-
context. Good
I
context.
can't believe what a vibe Folkestone is. An
What
underrated.
vibe? Have you been on TikTok or something? You keep saying things are a vibe.
It is a vibe.
It is a vibe. It is a vibe.
What else
though.
did I say was
It's
a vibe?
It's a town.
Did I say chicken schnitzel was a vibe?
Yeah. No, the olive oil. Anyway, moving on.
It is a vibe. You
Folkestone
can
is
feel
lovely.
it. Yeah.
Folky. I'm a bit of a fan of folky.
Yeah.
We got there in an hour on the train from St Pancras International.
Unbelievable.
It's by the sea. The only downside is that it's pebbles instead of sand. I'd love a sandy beach. If it had a sandy beach, I'd probably
Folkestone
move there.
looks happy. Let's put a stop to that.
Hi, Folkestone, if you're listening.
We stayed in some amazing, well, I was going to say apartments, but it's more like a townhouse right on the beach.
Wow.
Shoreline.
Yeah.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah, lovely.
Stunning. The interiors were just out of this world.
Bizarre. We arrived at these new build, and
Yep.
it's a mixture of apartments and houses. And you said my sister looked at these a couple of years ago. She was going to buy down here, but she didn't end up. She ended up staying in London, and it was the same
Same one.
apartment block.
Wow.
But where we stayed, it was a townhouse. It was like 5 stories. It was enormous, but right on the beach. You opened your front door and you were on the beach.
That's
Can you
mad.
imagine?
That's mad. I
It's
love
gorgeous.
that. Yeah, look, the photos I saw taken from whatever, maybe the living room, looking out the big windows. It looks like you're in the water. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
It was
And you
really
went out
nice.
first thing with the dogs, didn't you?
Yeah, I just opened the door. Shirley got me up at 6:30 both days, and we ran onto the beach, and she just did her business.
Oh.
Obviously, I picked it up because I'm a responsible dog owner. Full of people walking their dogs, and we lucked out with the weather. It did make it because, sunshine, perfect blue sky. It was just really nice. Folkestone's got a lot going on. There's art galleries, cafes, beautiful shops, really nice restaurants.
I feel like you can sense the change. I mean, I know we spoke to this lady who'd been there, I think, 10 years. And there's a lot of it that is, I suppose, run down, right? Seaside towns,
Old
they
seaside
suffered,
towns.
when people
Yeah.
started getting flights and stuff. So there's a lot of it that's run down, but you can also see there's a lot of galleries, a lot of nice restaurants and stuff. Like in many ways, a lot of people come, as they call them, DFLs, down from London,
Yep.
I'm a DFL.
and they want to kind of develop the town that they're in to their tastes.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is it bad? The gentrification? That's a debate for the ages. But you could definitely sense that there is something going on there. It's clearly quite well priced for people to live in.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Someone said there's really great schools. I mean, to live by the sea is.
Well, it is.
I feel that vibe of, can you imagine that you're right by the sea? You can go swimming all summer. You just have, it's a nice relaxed atmosphere.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good place to bring up a family. My friends live in Margate, just up the.
Do
up the,
they?
yeah, and
Margate's
it's
great.
glorious, isn't it?
It's a bit
along
more
the
fancy,
beach.
Marg. A bit more up its arse, I think.
Well, I mean,
Margate
What's ours?
slander.
no, don't do that, mate.
No.
It's great.
No,
It's-
is it not?
It's Folkestone's
Beautiful.
cooler, bigger sister.
Yeah, exactly. Just the more established version of what
Yeah.
Folkestone's going to be in the future.
Fine.
And
I
with
think.
Folkestone, it was 10-minute walk to this gorgeous miniature golf course and pizza place. We went and had delicious pizza, didn't we?
All the containers were, yeah.
And the sea scrub sauna that we went to.
Oh.
That was my highlight of the weekend. But we all played miniature golf on the Saturday. Noah was really good. She'd never played it before.
Really?
I was like, do you know what? This could be her sport.
She's got
Because
good
I don't think she's that sporty.
Miniature golf.
She's not that sporty.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
don't
called
know.
miniature golf or was it crazy golf?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of
Either
both. I think
12 holes.
Yeah, great.
And just so much fun. We all played. My mum, dad, me, Bodge, and I. That was such good
it
fun.
was quite funny because she off the tee. I was trying to teach her, but then Des came in and he did a really good job showing her how to do it, and he let her do it. But then her second and third shot, she'd just be start dribbling it in like it was hockey. I was like, no.
yeah.
I think she's played hockey once, and that she was like, oh, it's just basically the same.
Yeah, right.
She loved
cute.
it.
She loved it. But yeah, let's go back to the sauna because
Oh,
the sauna on the beach. I mean, the one that I did have a fear, and that's the cold plunge. I'm not good with cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kate's mum and dad took Noah to the playground.
They were like, we booked it, and they were
Yeah.
like, you can all come. But I thought, you know what, it'd be just nice if me and Bodge go on our own and
Yeah.
have an hour of child-free time together, remembering what it was like before we had kids. And it's right slap bang on the beach. You've got 2 saunas, a cold plunge pool that's 5 degrees, a tepid pool that's about 15 degrees.
Or to me,
and then-
cold plunge.
And then a hot tub, a fire pit, gorgeous coffee. Dogs can come in and sit on the tables with their
Nice.
owners and just have like coffee and food. And there's cocktails there. Like people are drinking blimmin' frozen margaritas while they're having a hot
why
tub.
wouldn't you?
Babe, we've got to get
So
one in
nice.
London.
No, I think there are some around, but like the sauna was like so lovely and hot. They had these ice balls that the lady put on the actual stones that were what was the smell?
Infused with citrus.
Oh,
and
nice.
Orange
So
and,
suddenly it filled
orange
the
and
room.
bergamot.
That was it. and then you get out, you go and do the cold plunge, or in my case, you put your toe in and you go, let me go in the other one.
You fannied out of that, didn't you?
I can't do cold.
Yeah, but neither can I.
No one can.
You're supposed to just feel uncomfortable.
You're meant to feel
I have to
uncomfortable.
build up to
You're
it. Listen, we
breathing.
all have our achievements and the things we can do. That's just not one of them.
Babe, I did 20 seconds. You could have done 20 seconds.
Nope.
I believe you could have done it.
I think
Nick,
I need to build up to it over the course of 2 to 4 years.
I've done a proper ice bath for like a minute and a half.
Oh, look at you, Wim
Full
Hofing
on.
over there.
I know.
Do you two want a fucking medal? Like, all right.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
please.
Yes.
Where is it?
Fucking Christ.
Pull them out your bumhole.
Anyway,
Oh, stop it.
that was lovely. And then at the end, I had a hearty noodle soup, which I came to regret slightly because then we went for pizza and then I had a pizza and then I was like, I'm too full. You know, I was talking about too much food.
Oh, you loaded up.
I loaded up.
You get excited when you go away too.
I
Like
do.
you
Is that your
generally and
self-coat?
people.
Yeah, but me
Like
especially.
you, especially when you go away,
It's
you're
having
like,
a nice time.
like I'm going out.
The brakes come off.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Let
Yeah.
himself go.
He's having a nice time.
I think when you're on
he had
holiday,
a good weekend.
He had a good
He
weekend.
had a good weekend.
The problem is that I work quite hard on controlling my diet during the week.
You need
and then
to.
I reset the weekend and I'm like, well, I'm back to square one. So what's the fucking point?
What is the
What is
point?
the point? Just get big. No,
No, don't get big. Keep moving,
need
everyone.
I need a few weeks of discipline because we've got summer coming up.
Do you know what we learned? Can I just go back to the sauna?
Yes.
I'm just thinking of you sitting in that sauna with a hat on.
Oh, yes.
We look like gnomes.
You look
we look like
funny.
garden
Have you
gnomes.
seen this hat thing in the sauna?
I saw on the Instagram post that Kate did that you're wearing the hats, and Kate did say to me, she said they keep you cool, and
They keep your head cooler so you
Yeah.
can stay in there longer.
Right.
They regulate your body temperature so you don't get hotter when you're in the sauna.
Yeah.
So we walked in and the sauna was boiling, wasn't it? She's
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to get it down a little bit. It's a bit hot right
really?
now. But if you put these hats on,
Yeah.
they were like felt, weren't they?
Yeah.
oh, that's
Kind of like
interesting.
but not as smooth as felt.
Imagine a woodcutter's trousers.
Okay.
Grey, pointy hats.
Yeah.
But we put them on and I didn't get any hotter. And I've always wondered why people wear these hats in saunas.
Well, I've
I didn't
noticed
get
this.
it.
You know, I'm now rejoined my nice gym.
Fancy gym.
And in the 2 years between being there before and now, everyone in the gym has got these stupid like hats with
Yeah.
wrapping towels on their head. I'm like, is this just another like high performance Jake Humphries? Like,
Well, let's just say
thing?
they might keep you cooler. They don't make you look cool.
Yeah.
They don't make you look
There's
cool.
nothing cool about them apart from the cooling effect.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true.
You still managed to look fit in yours, though.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. And then they gave us these body scrubs, didn't they? You went for citrus, I went for rose.
Yeah.
So you went in the sauna, cold plunge, tepid pool, hot tub. Then you went back into the sauna, and then you came out after 5 minutes, put the scrub all over your body
nice.
and exfoliated.
Yeah.
Go back in the sauna for another 10 minutes and then shower it off. Bucket of water over your head. Bish bash bosh.
This isn't an
What a
ad, by the
day.
way.
It's really
I feel
good.
like we're working for the Folkestone Tourist Board at the minute. We're
Well,
really selling the place.
Do you know why?
Listen, with everything that's happening in the world, flight prices are about to go up, right? We know the oil and all that nonsense. I would highly recommend a trip to the British coast for just
Yeah.
like a weekend when the
Do you know
weather's
what?
good. Do it, guys.
See where you live, guys. See where you live and then explore. You know,
Yeah.
you want to see where you live.
More pearls of wisdom from
you go.
Bodge and Kay have a lot on their plate. This time from Nick Daly, ladies and gentlemen. Noah went back to school this week, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
Which in many ways was a relief, but trying to get her up in the mornings and doing that school rush and then school drop-offs and then
Yeah.
all of that, you know. I don't know. What I don't understand is why that 1 hour in the morning goes so quickly when Noah, all she does is, she doesn't even shower. She doesn't put makeup on. She doesn't she just gets up, puts her school uniform on and has breakfast and brushes her teeth, yet we're still always rushing out of the door.
The thing is, she eats at the speed of evolution, doesn't she? Do you know what I mean? She I'm like, no, eat, keep eating. And she's just there like one Cheerio at a time. So
Meanwhile-
you have to find the cereal that like I came down today and Kate was just like shoveling it into Noah. Because
was.
if you don't, it's half an hour for cereal, 15 minutes to get dressed.
When do you have to stop feeding your kid? Oh my God, it's just so
I'd
annoying.
say
having
around
to
now.
Yeah.
She was sitting there on Saturday night in a restaurant. And she was eating steak,
Yep.
which upset me. But anyway,
I loved.
she was eating the steak all by herself, just fork after fork until it was gone.
Nailed it. You know what was really funny? I turned around and she was eating a chip. I was like, did she put that in her mouth? And Kate was like, no, I gave it to her. I was like, stop getting involved.
I have to meddle.
I was like, why
medal.
did you meddle?
She's doing well, and you're just like,
Chips.
Kate's the kind of person she'll be running a 100-metre race and Kate will be running next to her going, have you thought about jumping in the middle for no reason whatsoever? She's like, I've just lost the race, Mum. She's like, well, I thought I'd just be involved. Anyway.
I'm such a Gary, aren't I?
Anyway, back to mornings.
But no, mornings are stressful going back to school. But I'm glad she's back at school. So we've got, I've got a bit more
Couple
time
hours
now.
in the day.
But she came out of the downstairs loo after dinner on. She didn't eat early dinner in the loo. She'd had dinner.
She had dinner, they went to the loo.
She'd had dinner.
Yep.
She went to the loo. And she went to me, and you know how angelic a little 5-year-old girl's voice can be.
Yeah.
She came out of the toilet and she went, Mummy? And I said, yes. And she went, what does fox shit mean? And I was like, immediately wanted to burst out laughing because I was like, where has this come from? Oh, God. And I said, why do you ask, darling? And she said, well, in the downstairs toilet, there's a candle that says, doesn't smell like fox shit. And then I realised, I have completely forgotten that my child is now reading books and we have a candle in our downstairs loo with a swear word on. And I, for once, was lost for words.
Amazing.
I did not know what to say. And she went, is it another word for fox poo? And I went, yes, it is. But you know what, babe? It's not a very polite word for fox poo. So let's not say that because we don't really use that word because it's not a very polite word. So I should really take that candle out of the toilet because we don't want to have that word in front of you. And then she went, it doesn't smell like fox poo. And then she said poo to my relief because I thought she was going to say it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so funny hearing her say a swear word because she says it in such a lovely way and you just can't help but laugh.
I love it that she was probably standing in there sounding it out too.
Oh my God.
She would have had Spencer and just sounded it out. Like,
phonetically.
Yeah, and she's literally stood there for the time. It's like, why's she taking a while in there? No,
and she's processing
she's
it.
reading.
She's like, what could it be from a fox?
Yeah,
And
the
she's
mulling
going
as
through
well.
it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is,
clever.
she goes to that downstairs loo and she's in there sometimes for like 10 minutes. But I'm like, no, are you okay? She's like, yeah. And you'll hear her in, it's so funny because she thinks it's like a force field that you can't hear on the other side. And she'll be in this, be like, da, 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 da. She's like singing to herself. Wow. And then when she comes out, I'm like, what were you singing? She goes, nothing. I'm like, well, tell me. She's like, no.
It's one of my favourite things to do is listen to her in the loo.
It's a little sanctuary. She's like she's certainly your kid, isn't she?
Confession to make. One of the things I've loved since she's gone back to school is the fact that I can go back to the gym because I have a little bit of space in the day. So the other day, it was Thursday. It was a really sunny day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, the dogs are at home. I'm off to the gym. I come back from the gym. I'm only gone an hour. Mm-hmm. And I walk out, I come into the kitchen and I'm like, oh, it's hot in here. So I open the back door to let the dogs out. Mm-hmm. Shirley was locked outside.
Oh.
I locked Shirley outside after having a go at you.
After having a massive go
she
at
came
him.
running. She came running up and she was like this. And I was like, thank God our garden has a shady spot.
Yeah.
So she'd been outside for an hour. But in fairness to me, okay, I'm going to stick up for myself now because you let Shirley out knowingly and then you forgot. Why
is it about me?
I don't know.
How did she get out initially?
Listen. Just let me finish. Remember when you came home drunk and you let Shirley out and you forgot?
Yes.
I was locking up and Shirley had come in and I saw her run in and then I did something and then I was like, right, shut the door.
Oh, you got distracted.
I thought she was in. I did not know that I'd let her out.
There'd be no way you could tell through those big glass windows whether she was outside.
She was up the back doing Paw Patrol. So anyway, she'd been outside for an hour. I was like, thank God it wasn't raining. But thank God I was gone for only an hour.
That's true.
I felt
I can't be honest with you. I think Shirley would be fine outside
She would be fine. She'd go under a bush somewhere. But also, here's a tip maybe for the future. Just for generally, if anyone does.
Check where your dogs
We'll
are.
leave maybe leave a bowl of water outside too. Just in case.
Yes.
Because that can be the just in case bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think because if there is a lockout overnight or in the day, at least there's water. And that's what they need.
Yeah. I mean, we're not planning on, I think we've both had a scare there. So we're definitely going to be more vigilant. I mean, also pair that with Baxter walking out the front door the other day. Did we talk about that?
We did. When the Ocado shop arrived?
And that girl rang the doorbell. She was like, is this your dog? He's wandering around.
Yeah, that was after the Ocado shop arrived.
Yeah.
And you two had taken it. So I blame you two now.
Yeah.
And he just walked, because he keeps walking out the front door.
Oh,
He does.
I mean, we are
told.
kind of encouraging him because last thing at night we take him out for a pee at the front, don't we? So
Do you know what? He's getting so old. He fell down the stairs at the house we were at in Folkestone at the weekend.
sad.
It was really sad. He just
fell or was pushed? We're not sure.
don't. He walked into the house and it was really dark. And so the stairs to go up and the stairs to go down were next to each other. And he fell and I just heard him fall and he landed and it was wooden, slippery, like flooring.
Full trapdoor. Yeah.
Oh, I felt so
no,
sorry for him. And
that's-
it feels like he's really pacing at the minute around the house. Like the dementia's really progressing. But
Yeah.
On the plus side, he went to the vet last week because he'd lost a
He
bit
walked
of
out of the
weight.
house and ended up there.
I thought he might have a bladder infection, a urine infection. And anyway, they checked him over and he has a little heart murmur, but he hasn't got heart disease and he doesn't need medication for it. And his kidney disease hasn't progressed and he doesn't have a urine infection. So he's actually in tip-top
good
shape
health.
apart from the dementia, which feels like it's coming on quite quick. 'Cause he
Yeah.
started to wet the bed as well, so having to put like puppy pads down on his bed at night. It's really sad caring for an elderly dog because I'm like, my mate was right. She was like, you have to think about where the line is and where you stop because you don't want it to be too hideous for them.
No.
My friend messaged me last night saying Archie, a border terrier the same age as Baxter, he passed away and I knew him when I lived in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And she said he started to have, his dementia was really bad, but then he started to have fits. And then he had a fit that was so bad.
Oh, no.
He was just like all over the place. And it's just like, you don't want it to get too horrible for them. But at the same time, you don't want to put down a healthy dog. And I think
No.
Baxter is still okay.
He's good. And also, he's never looked better. You've given him a bit of a trim.
You thought he was Shirley.
I thought he was Shirley the other day. When I walked in, I went, hey, Shells. And it's like, no, that's Baxter.
I didn't
looks
tell you.
I got mistaken as
He
well.
looks phenomenal.
On quick glance, yeah.
He's
He
never
looks
looked
so
better.
handsome.
He does.
She's cut him really short, and his face looks like he's been sprinkled with snow.
It's really
honestly.
cute.
I don't think Baxter's ever looked more handsome, and he's got a little spring in his step, and he's lost a lot of weight, which they
Yeah.
were concerned about at the vet. But he's just, you know what? He's not in pain anymore. Do you remember he used to just cry?
Yeah.
With his arthritis, so his
Okay.
Now he just cries because he's hungry.
Yeah.
well,
Or
she
he's
said I can
hungry.
give him more food, so that's good. And his monthly acupuncture's going well.
good.
But he's had a bit of a week. He's had a haircut,
Yeah.
fell down the stairs, went to the vet, found out he had a heart murmur.
I think at his age, you call it he's had a fall.
He's had
had
a
a
He's had a
fall.
fall. He didn't fall down. He's had a fall.
If you're young and you're drunk,
Yeah, yeah.
you fall down
You
the
fall down.
stairs.
Yeah.
He's had a fall.
He's had a fall.
Bless his heart.
No.
What's on our plate this week? Well, I made a salad and Bodge made pasta. Which one should we do?
Let's do you. Let's do both. Let's
do
you.
one or the other.
Okay. Nick, you
Then
decide.
Don't ask him.
Yeah.
Let's do the salad because that came first, and then we'll do the pasta next week.
Okie dokie.
Do you remember what was in it?
Nope.
Okay, fine. So should we do this?
Let's do the pasta.
Let's
do
do
the
the
pasta.
pasta. Why do you even ask us then?
That was
There's
insane.
no point
That
asking
was
us.
insane.
Hey, Bodge, what do
Do
you
you
want to
know
do? Nick, you decide. No, let's do
I'm
what I
really
want to
proud
do.
of myself for making a salad.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Because
So
I don't cook, right? And I
salads and not
salads
cooking.
are not cooking.
Yeah,
but I thought I'd contribute,
you prepared some
you
food.
build.
and I made a really
Mate.
nice summery fresh salad.
It was
Yeah.
lovely. It was
Thanks,
really nice.
Emily English, for the
Yeah.
inspiration. Anyway, Bodge
Next
made a
week.
pasta.
On the side, can we do her almond bread, whatever the thing was I sent to you both?
Croissant bread, croissant loaf.
It wasn't a croissant. It's got almond butter in, but it's like banana bread.
Okie dokie.
It's like an almond cake. It
Sure.
looks wild.
Well, you want that, yeah?
I want that so bad. Anyway, the pasta thing. I thought yesterday, Nick was coming over, as he does on a Sunday. I was
Yep.
like, right, something easy, but all the time, every time I make pasta, it's always tomato based.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to make something creamy.
Yeah, what is with you and your tomatoey pastas?
Why are you screwing up your nose to
Why
say
can't
those
you
words?
just...
Sorry, I love that. Just going, what is
What?
with
Why
you?
did
What
you
have you
cook for
done?
me?
Why do you always go tomato?
Well, what other options are there?
Cream.
Well, that's why now I've gone cream.
Good, carry on.
I don't know what just happened there. I don't know what happened there.
He thought about that, and you were like,
Yeah.
But why do you... It's funny, isn't it, how you always go tomato?
Well, that's pretty standard for pasta.
pretty standard.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Jesus. All right.
on
Okay.
with the
So, I was like, but I haven't made a creamy sauce in a while. It is so easy to do it. You just, I did vegan double cream.
Yep.
Another thing which Kate tipped my head off for. Because I went, oh, there's no dairy in it. She went, there is, because there's parmesan, there's butter, and
yeah.
there's whatever else. And I was like,
Cream cheese.
Well, I just wanted to make it cream cheese. That's
Yeah.
it. And I was like, well, I just wanted to make it less dairy. And she went, oh, fair enough.
Yeah. So thank you for using vegan cream.
So you use vegan cream, double cream. You use parmesan, and then you use pasta water.
Yeah.
And that makes it glossy, apparently. I adapted slightly. I fried off some onions and garlic, which are not FODMAP friendly, but, you know, live a little.
Yeah.
I used some cream cheese just to thicken it up. You just mix that all together.
Yep.
I dry fried some broccoli. Dry fried.
Yep. Dry fried.
I peeled some courgettes into ribbons.
Yeah, the ribbons are
threw
lovely.
them in.
Yep.
Some prawns from Waitrose.
Yep.
Terrible.
Not as good
Not
as Lidl.
up to Lidl standards, honestly. You put the Waitrose ones in, they will shrink.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
disappear.
Teeny.
Lidl, performance enhancing, whatever
They
they
are.
give them.
Yeah, whatever they're
The
shoving in
PED
them.
prawns.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
come out bigger and stronger like that. More muscly.
They are. The Lance Armstrong
And then
of
just all
prawns.
together, you whack the pasta in. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what's in them.
Yeah.
Whack the pasta in, mix it all up. Bit of pepper.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle. It's
Really good.
lovely.
Really,
So
really
good, wasn't
nice.
it?
Yeah,
we
was
enjoyed
really-
it. Your sister literally poked a few prawns out of it and then went, I'm full.
No, do you know what she did? She ate the best bits out of it. She ate the courgette, she ate the prawns, and then she
And the
just dumped
broccoli.
and the broccoli.
And
Just
she-
dumped a load of
she
pasta.
was like,
on the
"Here,
table.
I was like, do you want to stay for dinner? She was like, oh, yeah, okay, I can. What is it?
No, she first said, and this is it. Come on, if you're asked around for dinner, you've got to. It's a yes or a no. You've
Yeah.
got to fast track the answer.
Yeah.
It's not what are you having. I'll decide.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Rude.
Like, come on, Eva.
You know what? I
Like,
withdraw my invite.
You're better than that, Eva. Come on, she is. Because you're like, what? Yeah, would you like to stay for dinner? Yes. Not what are you having so I can decide whether I like it or not enough to stay with you guys because
I
I'm
think
really
she has
enjoying
a-
having time with you guys.
She doesn't understand the internal, external decision-making process, right? So she externalizes her decision-making, which then probably comes across as a bit rude. If you internalize it, it's more like you go, do I want this? You just say yes or no.
Yeah.
If
You know
you're
what? Yeah, I
leaning,
will stay for dinner, thanks.
if you're
What are we
leaning
having?
towards picking, you say no, I think. If you're like, I'm just going to pick at it, you just
Yeah.
go, no, do you know what? I'll go home.
Yeah.
If you're going to stay, you got to commit. It's quite funny because our
So
mates,
true.
Brad and Joe, who are also friends with my sister, were like, they take the piss out of her for not being able to make a decision.
At all.
'Cause they went, do you want to come around for New Year's Eve? She's like, can I let you know on Thursday? They're like, that's New Year's Eve. No, we're trying to plan. It's just like,
Oh my gosh.
just make the decision.
I'll let you know on New Year's Day.
She's not good at decision making, my sister.
We
No.
love her to bits. though.
Anyway, she
Love
picked
you,
out the
Eva.
bits, which annoyed Nick because then he was like, well,
Great.
there's leftovers, but technically there's not. There's
Yeah.
just pasta. I'm hungry now, thinking about
It was
that.
nice. It was
really good.
It was. I think there could have been a bit less cream cheese.
I hardly used any.
It felt really creamy, cheesy.
Do you think?
Or maybe less cream. It just felt a little bit too creamy.
Maybe
I felt
single
like it
cream.
could have had a splash of cream, not two tubs. Which
Right,
you
Sylph.
used. You used 2 tubs.
Well, there was because for 4.
It was for 4 people.
Yeah,
Half a
I
tub
still
each.
think one would have been enough. Look, I'm allowed my opinion.
You are.
Right.
It's wrong, but yes, you are. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well then if it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm just saying it was a bit too creamy for me. I quite
fair.
like pasta when it's just got a splash of
Do you
cream.
prefer it with tomato sauce?
Yes.
Stick with the tomato.
How dare you make it with tomato sauce? I actually prefer it.
Do you know
that
what
way.
I'm in the market for this week? A prawn and pea risotto.
Oh, not done one of them for a
I love
while.
a risotto.
Oh, I love a risotto.
So yeah, but I liked it. I didn't love it. Once
Can I just say we all made the same noise there? It was quite funny. Oh!
everyone's reaction when you say pea and prawn
And we
risotto.
I
know
wonder if
what-
anyone at home made the same reaction when they heard it.
Oh.
Leave a comment.
So I will give you a 7.5 out of 10.
That's absolutely fair.
I'm going to give you 8.5 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it. Because I was a bit under the weather as well. I hadn't actually really eaten that day, so that was a really good,
That filled you up.
good meal to have when
Hit
you're
the
feeling
spot.
a bit. Yeah, absolutely. So
Well done,
8.5.
Bodge.
Well done,
Thank you.
Bodge.
We'll put the
Really
video on
good.
Bodge and Kate, BOJANDKATE. Got 2 show dedications this week. First
Yeah.
one is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly, if you're listening.
She says, hi guys, if you're listening.
We are. We're here.
She says, I have no idea why, but I listened to your podcast from this week while sequencing my yoga class.
As in, does she doesn't normally listen, or she doesn't normally listen while sequencing?
I love that she's listening to us while yogaing.
Yeah.
Just want to say it's not easy to keep a balance when listening to you all.
Look, quite
Amazing-
literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate,
Namaste.
Amazing work. You're all fab and brighten my week. Squidges to the pups and beautiful Noah. Thank you,
Aw,
Kelly.
thanks,
That's
Kelly.
gorgeous. And we are also going to dedicate the show to a lovely lady who has asked to remain anonymous.
Hi, Anonymous, if you're listening.
She says, hi, Bodge and Kate and producer Nick. I started listening to you guys about a year ago when I tried to get my arse into gear and join the gym. Slowly but surely, I've caught up with all your episodes and now I have to wait for the new episode every week. Please find more time in your hectic lives to record more. This is a demand, not a request. Those minutes I listen to you guys, it's laughter, envy and understanding. Kate, like you, I'm going through perimenopause, but unfortunately my doctors won't listen. So the roller coaster is very much out of control
dear.
and up and down. I love listening to you, making it as normal as it can be, as it's an unspoken thing, just like postnatal depression. I love how Bodge understands what you're going through and doesn't hold it against you. And
Sometimes.
it's with you along the way. I wish I had the support like you do.
Oh.
Every week I can be sure of one thing whilst I'm trying to get my arse into gear. I can lose myself listening to you guys. So whilst the men do their thing, grunting on the weights, I do my thing, snorting and sniffling with silent laughter so as not to draw attention. Thank you, Kate Bodge and producer Nick. You're an amazing threesome.
Oh, how lovely.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're going through a tough
That's
time with
tough.
perimenopause. If you can, get yourself a menopause doctor, because quite often local GPs don't have the resources to provide menopause doctors, but you can also check to see if your GP has a specific menopause doctor. Because I was just going to my GP and talking to anyone,
Yeah.
and then I discovered they had a specific menopause doctor.
Okay.
So it's always worth asking your GP if they do.
And if you go private, how much is it? It's about-
Menopause care. It depends which doctor you see. 'Cause
Yeah.
some of them are higher than others, but anywhere between I'd say 50 or 75 quid to upwards of 100.
But they can prescribe HRT, can't they?
Yeah, they can prescribe HRT, they can do bloods, they can prescribe testosterone.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's worth it. I mean, I know, I obviously appreciate paying, for medical care in this country is a controversial subject. But in these cases, because I saw a review of your doctor, they just couldn't spot the signs and didn't really want to diagnose you.
No, and even when I had my most recent blood tests, they said my testosterone levels were normal and my estrogen levels were normal. I sent them to my menopause doctor and they were like, what are they on about? They're not.
Yeah.
But for the NHS, the normal standard is much lower because they can't afford to prescribe women testosterone on that level. So they have to say that the normal level is lower.
Right.
Which is terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Because basically loads of women are now being told their estrogen and their testosterone is normal when it's not.
Yeah.
So they're having to continue either without HRT or with like the incorrect dose that they should be having. Just because our healthcare system is flawed and doesn't want to provide medication to half the population, which is going to go through menopause, which is a joke.
Too often, a lot of these things are legacy measurements or ways of looking at things. There'll be a legacy idea around menopause, which is just like, as we've seen with our parents, I just got on with it. It's like, okay, but there is a better way. There's a better way. So it really requires probably campaigning and someone to actually go into government, into Wes Streeting going, look, this is where you're missing out. Because he said he wants women to be treated the same as men on the NHS. And this is quite a
We're
big...
not.
No, I know.
Half the population go through menopause, yet the funding is so low and the research is so low.
I'm sure I saw a stat today that said 70% of new funding goes on drugs for men, as opposed to drugs which are specifically for women. That's crazy.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
Well, you can't even get testosterone on the NHS. I have to pay for mine.
Yeah.
Which is terrible.
Yeah.
And when she looked at my bloods, she was like, you have no testosterone whatsoever. And since I started it, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
It's alleviated so many
And
symptoms.
you've beaten me in so many arm wrestles. That's a joke, guys.
Anyway, thank you so much for your lovely message, whoever you are. We really appreciate you getting in touch. We have to go. I'm going to Westminster. I'm
Are you
campaigning.
going to campaign?
I'm
Yeah,
going
you're
to
gonna
campaign.
campaign.
Yes, I want to stop animal testing on beagles because they're gorgeous animals and they're so sweet and we should end
All
animal testing.
Full stop.
full stop.
Yeah.
But especially, I'm there with Camp Beagle.
Okay.
It's called MBR Acres, this place where thousands and thousands of beagles are in
beagles?
labs because they're the most docile and friendly dogs.
Oh,
So they're so
they're
friendly.
taking advantage of
That's so
They
shit.
know that they won't attack. If they're,
sad face.
yeah, but it's a breeding ground for dogs that are experimented on, and what they have to go through, the torture is just horrific. So it's not working anyway. They've decades and decades of research has been shown that it's not working. So there's non-animal methods of testing, which we're going to try and campaign for.
Good
so
on
wish
you.
me luck.
Good on you.
Good
All
luck.
right, all right, Shirley, you're coming with me.
We'll put something in the show notes where you can click on it, on a petition or whatever else. Is there a
We will
petition?
do, yes.
Yeah.
We'll put some information in the show notes. So
If you want to support Camp Beagle, it's amazing what they do. All right, until next week, thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Ta-ra.
'Cause all